Question, Sarah.
Coach, what just did you see out of your team, especially in that fourth quarter, that kicked in to allow them to open things up and hang close out?
Well, we really executed. I thought early on we were tight, and you know, we were playing not to win, and then you know, we made some lineup changes and things changed, and then they still got after it. Every time I looked up, we were down 6 or 7. We get it to 2, was down 5. Get it to 2, was down 7. And we went big with Mason and with Brook toward the end of the third quarter. And I took Joe out too to give him a blow. So I had Bogey, Deron, Jared, and the 2 bigs. And I thought at that time we started making some hay. And then I came back with Joe and took Brook out. And we finally found a couple of plays that they struggled to guard. And big play, I don't know what the score was. We might have been up 2, we might have been up 4, I don't know. We ran the play and Joe hit the 3. That was huge. And then we started running something on the other side that they couldn't guard, and we got a layup with that, and we got a 3 for Bogey. So, you know, that was the key, was finding something that worked, and then the people that we threw it to make shots. I'm just thankful that our guys stepped up and did what they had to do. That's the only thing that they had control of, was going out there. And I thought this was a big team win. You know, we had 25 assists, so the ball was moving really well. You know, Vujicic really hurt us early. And then we decided to double him in the second half. Took away that part of his game. He still made a couple of jumpers, but he wasn't as effective inside and outside. And I thought that was huge. And then we did a much better job on glass. I thought Mason coming in, his activity in pick and roll really destroyed some of that as well. And I just thought overall, you know, we kept getting better and better as the game went on.
You mentioned team win and very clear in the stat sheet, but what Bojan did tonight, how would you just characterize?
Oh, I forgot about Bogey. Bogey was Bogey man. He was good. I mean, I could tell early he had it going on, and you know, we kept trying to come back to him and get him some stuff. And in that one stretch, you know, they kept leaving him open, and he kept scoring. And you know, like to see that more consistently, but I'll take it right now because we got the win, and it's up for somebody else to get a win.
You talk about doing your part in this win, but what's it like emotionally having to just wait for another hour or so to kind of find out your fate for the playoffs?
Doesn't bother me. We're either going to be in or we're not. I like to be in, I want to be in. I can't worry about it. They're either going to win or lose. Just like, you know, tonight, we were either going to win or lose. And that's what I try to tell the players. All you can do is go out and compete. I mean, you sit around worried about, yeah, will I be on the edge of my seat watching the game? Yeah. But I'm not like sitting here worried, oh, if we don't win, nothing I can do about it. But I'll be watching. Maybe.
Coach, what the last 9 games or so, Bogey's been averaging about 17 a game. What's the difference between him now than say he was in the beginning of the year? Is it just maturity? Is it just fitting in the NBA? What do you?
Part of it is fitting in. I mean, you think about it. You know, kid comes over here, you know, different culture, different language. And be in New York as well. You know, New York, it was probably a good thing that he was in New York though, because there's so much diversity here, and he probably met some people that are taking him in. But still, just being away from your family and your friends and a new culture is tough. But also, you know, the way we were playing early, we've changed how we played. I guess about 5 or 6 times to finally we found something that worked for the group. And I thought after the All-Star break, and he had a great game against the Lakers, and the next game he gets hurt, and he's out for a while, so once he got his health back, he started building back up to where he is now, and we need him as we go forward to be that person.
Regardless of what happens with the Pacers game, the regular season's obviously finished. How do you assess, maybe analyze what happened?
You can ask me that when the season is completely over. We have that meeting. I can't, I haven't even really, because I just talked to the coaches about that. If we have to meet tomorrow, then I'll be able to assess it a little better. But right now, I don't even believe it's over. So it's hard for me to go put that horse behind the cart, as they say, or put the cart ahead of the ball.
You mentioned you thought you guys came out tight and maybe playing not to lose. Was there a moment or a series of plays that maybe you saw that start to change as the game went along?
No. I can't pinpoint it. I may have seen it, but I can't recall it right now. One particular play or anything like that. I just think gradually we started shifting and shifting. We became the attackers. And once we became the attackers, we kind of overwhelmed. And especially when you're making shots like you are, we did a great job defensively, got rebounds. So all the stuff started coming together, and then we got more confidence and belief that we could do it.
Was there a point when you were watching that as you went in the third quarter, you got down 12, you were wondering if that switch was going to flip?
I just watch the game. I rarely, there's times when I know we're not getting out here alive, But most of the time, I just coach the game and keep trying to find things that might work, keep trying to find lineups that might work. I thought going big was huge because it kept them off the glass and kept them out of the paint. And, I actually bought Jared in for Deron with about 8:44 in the third quarter. And we had a little bit different dynamic. And then I played them together, and things were good. Those two with Boyan, those two, and so, for me, I think it's, this is kind of morbid, but it's probably like somebody about to be in a crash. You're not thinking, I'm going to die. You're just thinking, what can I do to avoid this crash? And then the crash happens and you have to deal with it. So that's kind of how I look at the games. I'm not sitting there saying that, we're going to lose because we're down 12. I just keep trying to find out something in the time goes on.
Andy, last question.
If things work out and you do get to face Atlanta, what kind of challenges do they present? And that game where you guys played them tight last week, is that something that can give you confidence going into that series?
Confidence, no, but an awareness of what it takes for us to be able to compete with them, yes. We got to go out and do it every time we play them. I mean, they're the second best team in the NBA record-wise, and they've shot the ball extremely well all year. I think when they lose, they don't shoot the ball as well. We got to figure out how to make them shoot the ball a little bit less than what they normally do, and control the glass and score. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's involved in that. We haven't had very good moments against them. I think 2 of the games were relatively close, one by 13 and one by 3. The others were water blowouts. So we got to figure out how to stay in the game and give ourselves a chance.
Okay, thank you.
Fourth quarter that changed things to open up this game.
I just made plays, hit shots. I think that was the biggest difference. I think, earlier they just were playing hard. They wouldn't go away. They were hitting shot after shot. So it just took us a little bit more time than that.
What's the feel now, having to wait for this Indiana-Memphis game?
That's really all we could do. We want to take care of, the part we could take care of. We did that, and so now we're just, playing the waiting game, watching and seeing what happens.
Yeah, were you guys keeping an eye on the scoreboard during the game at all?
No, I didn't see it.
You watch
I knew
it?
they started so late, so it was, it wasn't a big deal.
Will you watch it here, or are you going somewhere else?
No, I'm going home.
Does it feel good to at least, like you said, at least do your part, at least finish off the season the way you would have liked to at least?
Yeah, we want to finish with a win. We definitely disappointed in the last 2 games before this, but all we can do is just take care of this one and then hope for the best.
In the third quarter, when you guys were down when it was 12, did you ever have the thought in your mind cross that this might be it? That this might be over?
No, I don't think so. We never were down and out. We got down with 10, I think. We felt like we could come back. We definitely never crossed my mind.
If you guys do play the Hawks, how do you feel about the series? I mean, you guys haven't played regular against them this year, so how do you feel about your chances?
Yeah, we got to see what happens, but we'll talk about that when the time comes.
As the game went on, were you making a concerted effort to get Boyan the ball more often?
Yeah, anytime a guy's hot, you want to try to get him open looks. He definitely had a hot hand tonight.
How bothered were you by the comments from Paul Pierce in that article on ESPN.com?
Not bothered at all, man. Being here, I got pretty thick skin. So he has his opinions, and that's fine.
Do you have any issue with any of the stuff you said about in terms of the group not being willing to work or any of that stuff?
I said, he just had his own opinions. That's what it is. I can't change his opinions. So, just leave it at that.
Maybe just
get some stops. Defensively, get stops. You have to make shots, tough shots. And, it's just a tough game, for us to play in. We was able to get some stops and get out, get some easy baskets, make some free throws. We made a lot of shots. We got a big down the stretch.
What about the lineup that didn't fit into a three you made? It was somewhere midway through the fourth. It was just such a driving basket.
I did all one night. Yeah,
Where was your mindset just down that final stretch of the baskets that you made?
I'll be playing through. I still have to go like
Just being aggressive, leaving it all I could. Not being shy, taking shots.
because I just got that.
Not feeling too pressured.
It came in the mail and everything, so I popped out right
You
there.
kind of hustle a little bit in the first half.
I'm not to get on the air level.
Taking shots when I thought, we were rushing them, just they were pressure shots. We just
saw that.
time to eat shots. So we set it down. I just said the ball comes to me, it finds them, I'm opening them shots.
What's the feel like that? You took care of the party.
Yeah. I think they're crossing over. Right?
Just kind of see how until then, nobody knows.
You don't ever look like you're nervous about anything. I mean, this next 45 minutes, are you even considering?
Well, for me, man, I just, I've always, it's my motto, never get too high, never get too low. Keep it even, kid. That's just how I am in life, not just out on the court.
I want the Mets to do well. I want to see them do well.
I just take it with ease, man. Never feel pressured by any situation you put in. Like this situation we're in now. I probably won't even watch the game, honestly. I didn't watch the game last week. I just kind of heard about it, so whatever happens, happens.
Joe, you guys are good.
Brook, how do you just describe the change there in that fourth quarter and how you guys were able to finally break this one?
Yeah, it was important. We didn't give up. They made their runs. They were up for a good 10, 12 points a lot of the game, the majority of the game. But we stuck with it. We grounded out. And guys we had on the floor, Jarrett and Mace, they brought great energy and did the things we needed them to do.
What were some of the things that were giving you the biggest issues early with this Orlando team to allow them to stay hurt?
They played hard the entire game and they didn't give up. They have a lot of young guys who play very high energy, so they were just playing out the season. It's definitely a good trait to have, and so they gave us a good game.
What's the feel like now? Will you watch and see what's going on in this Pacers-Grizzlies game, or you just wait to find out the final result?
We were checking out in there a little bit when I was doing my little ice bath, getting treatment. I'm sure someone will tell me what happens after. But, we're going to take it like we're getting prepared.
Brook, obviously today's the end of the regular season, regardless of what happens, whether you make the playoffs or not. How would you define this regular season for you guys?
Yeah, it was up and down, but I think we ended on the right note. We were figuring each other out, and we did a good job of finding our team identity.
If you guys do make the playoffs, where do you feel that you guys are at in terms of being where you want to be as a team?
We're in the right place. Like I said, I think we were peaking at the right time, and I think we'll have a good showing.